You see that 12 ring I just shot with my PSE bow? You want a PSE bow? I'll tell you what, I'll give you a PSE bow. All you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. If you do that, we're gonna give one away. And if you do that, you're entered to win. Simple as that. Like, subscribe, and comment, guys. So let's face it, there's a lot of different brands out there. When it comes to trail cameras, how are you supposed to know which one's best? Well, I'm gonna try and get into that today. You might have a different opinion, which is fine, and everybody buys a trail camera for a different reason. Everybody has a certain budget. But even with budget in mind, really, for this particular trail camera, it saves you money in the long run if you end up going the route that I'm going to recommend to you. So we're going to talk about some of those trail cameras today and which one I personally think is the best on the market. So there's $100 cameras out there. I'm not talking about those. Those $100 cameras, whether you know it or not, they do miss a significant amount of pictures from time to time. I mean, you get what you pay for. How can you expect a $100 camera to perform or have the longevity of something that's a little bit more expensive? You're not. And you know what? Some of you are saying for $100, hell, I'll just replace them. Yeah, but you don't want to have to replace them November 1st when they stop working, or December or hunting season, or when you know, you're hunting this certain buck and all of a sudden you're not getting pictures for like 4 days and you're like, man, he just disappeared. Well, in reality, the camera stopped working. And I'm going to talk about cellular cameras a little bit today, but this company also offers normal cameras. So if you don't have service, which maybe we have a solution to that actually in this video, and some other things, I mean, we're going to be able to get you some answers and a product that's going to work. And if you guys stick around for the end of this video, maybe I'll offer you a deal on these cameras as well. So, like I said, these $100 cameras, I tend to stay away from for longevity. I don't want these things to go die in the middle of the season. I don't want to have to worry about replacing them. And in fact, if you go and work with the right companies, buy from the right companies, there should be a nice warranty on your camera. And if you apply for that warranty and you sign up for that warranty, you should be taken care of. And when I think of warranty and a lot of other perks to cameras, I think of one company in general. I think about Exodus trail cameras, guys. So here's the perk, one of the main perks, if anything else. If you didn't hear anything else throughout this video, Exodus has a 5-year warranty on their cameras. 5 years. Do other $100 cameras have that? No, but they're cheaper, right? Yeah, they are cheaper. But if I'm guaranteed 5 years, if this camera breaks on year number 4 and the company takes care of it on year number 4 and I get a brand new camera, well, I'll spend more in that case. So at the very least, Exodus has a 5-year warranty on their cameras. So if that thing breaks, let's be honest, it's still, you know, it has electrical components, obviously, and mechanical things are going on. There's a chance it does, but at least if it's warranted, you're taken care of. So we've all been in this situation. You know, you got a camera and it does break and you go to call them up, and sadly you get somebody in a call center, God knows where in the world, that has never used a camera in their life. And so you're trying to get your issue resolved and they don't have a clue what you're even talking about. And you try and tell them, no, I'm calling about a trail camera. Some of these cell service providers, you know, they don't even know what you're saying. And then you're trying to get this product fixed and it's just a mess. And you know what brands I'm talking about because I've called them, you've called them, my buddies have called them. It's a pain in the butt. So call Exodus. Guess what? It's a direct-to-consumer company. Guess who you're talking to? The people that built the camera. They could walk you inside and out of that camera, fix a lot of your issues without ever sending the camera in. Why? Because they're direct to consumers. So that, like, these guys didn't sell out to anybody else, and they know everything about their product. So when you call and you have issues with the product, it's fixed. You can get it fixed. You'll get a solution. You'll get an answer. You'll be able to talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about. The other perk, and like I said, I'm talking about cell cameras here, but obviously these cameras are a little bit more on the expensive side. You're looking at in the range of $300 for their cell camera, less for their normal cameras. But at the same time, if it lasts 5 years, it's worth it. It paid for itself. So with that being said, it paid for itself. Okay, so there's ways that this trail camera, especially cellular, will save you money compared to most other camera brands across the market. So some of these other $100 cameras might charge you $13, $14, $15 a month for one camera. Well, when you work with Exodus, you get to pick how much data you use. And I'm pretty sure that I can run probably, we'll say, half a dozen cameras for about $25 a month. Can you do that with your current plan? I know some of the other camera companies who are quality companies, like they've got a good product, they have a really good product, but it costs me damn near $20 a month to run their camera. Well, Not too many guys want to pay for that. So the perk is you pick how much data you want to use. And even if you go over, I'm pretty sure that you pay for it incrementally, as if you would have bought it in the first place. So I don't believe there's any overage charges. I'm 99% sure there's no overage charges or anything like that. But regardless, you're going to save money by being able to pick a smaller plan based off of where the trail camera is placed. You don't need as many pictures, or something like that. So that's another way you can save money with these trail cameras. So my favorite way to save money with these trail cameras is if you put a solar panel on these things, they can last you years out in the timber. So like everything else, batteries have kind of exploded as far as price goes, and you spend a little bit more money buying those batteries. Batteries can be expensive. If you buy a camera that does well on batteries and is efficient, you don't have to worry about that as much. If you put a solar panel on one of these cameras, it could last you up to probably 3 years. I've heard guys say that their trail cameras have lasted them. So once again, we're saving a considerable amount of money on a monthly basis, and now on the battery basis, that's a no-brainer. So now you're thinking, Brett, I still don't have good service in my area. Why are you still talking about cell cameras? Exodus solved that issue. They have an exterior, I guess you can call it, antenna you can hook up in place of where the antenna is on this camera. Unscrew it, put it on, hang it higher in the tree, and it gets better service. If you're getting 1 bar, it'll probably get you 2 bars, maybe even 3 bars. And in that case, your camera's working, you get instantaneous information in intel, and you don't have to worry about driving to that spot, checking that trail camera, wasting the time, wasting the money. And if we wanted to talk about cell cameras versus normal cameras, hell, that's a damn good reason right there why you should be going cellular if at all possible. So if you're lacking service, now we have the answer to your prayers here. So Exodus is the camera that I use. I have a significant amount of Exodus trail cameras, and it's a company that I'm going to continue to keep working with because it's a quality product. If and when you do have issues, you call them, you get it resolved. On just about every front, they got it taken care of. So I promised you guys a possible promo code or a little bit of a deal on these cameras. You guys use the code WLM10. You get some money off your purchase, and I would recommend going and getting the Render bundle. It'll give you everything you need. It'll give you that solar panel, and if you buy one of these without a solar panel, you're crazy. Then you just like spending money. You get the solar panel, save yourself some money in the long run, invest a little bit more up front, and these cameras will outlast your cheaper cameras and even the ones that are kind of competitively priced with these cameras. So use that code, put some nice cameras in your arsenal, and hopefully get some big bucks on camera this year. So if you guys like these videos, informational, food plotting stuff, anything like that, make sure you like and subscribe. If you do, you're always entered in our giveaways that we're doing. So if you guys like free stuff, like and subscribe.